In this video, we're going to look at the English pronunciation for some common reductions. A reduction is when we do not pronounce each um, individual sound within a word, but we make it shorter. Um, in this video, we're going to focus on WH question words: who, what, where, why, when, and the word you. And so on this chart, you can see I have the question form, what are you, will often be produced as what ya. So here's a couple of examples. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Here I have another reduced form. Going to is often pronounced as gonna. And so in this case, we would say, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Next, what do you has the same pronunciation. What do ya? So, what do you want to do? Or what do you want to do? We might add here wanna for want to. What do you want to do? What do you know? Sounds like what do you know? What do you know? What did you will sound like what'ja. What'ja. What'd you do last night? What'd you do last night? What'd you study in college? What'd you study in college? When did you sounds like whenja. Whenja. In these two examples, when'd you move to the US? When'd you move to the US? When did you meet sounds like when'd you meet? When'd you meet? Where did you sounds like where'd ya? Where'd ya? Where'd you grow up? Where'd you grow up? Where'd you study? Where'd you study? Who did you sounds like who'd ya? Who'd ya? Who'd you see at the movies? Who'd you see at the movies? Who'd you want to call? And again, want to will sound like wanna. Who'd you want to call? How are you? Sounds like how are ya? How are ya? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you gonna do that? How are you gonna do that? How do you? Sounds like how do ya? How do ya? Common questions. How do you say your name? How do you say your name? How do you spell that? How do you spell that? How did you will sound like how'd ya? How'd ya? How'd you do that? How'd you do that? How'd you meet? How'd you meet? How would you sounds like how would you? How would you do this? How would you do this? How would you suggest doing that? How would you suggest doing that? Did you will sound like ja. Ja. Just say that? Just say that? Did you want me to repeat that? Sounds like do you want me to repeat that? Do you want me to repeat that? And would you sounds like would ya. Would you like to hear this again? Would you like to hear this again? If so, please repeat.